all. So we're sitting here in the Dallas airport waiting for our flight to Chihuahua, Mexico. This trip is really organized by the Crystal Foundation and the Rotary Club. And the main purpose is so that we can help these families in Mexico who have children born with cleft disorders, hand disorders, burns, things that they otherwise wouldn't have the resources to do. So we take a bunch of surgeons and nurses and support staff down there to help these families who otherwise would not be able to have access to these life-changing treatments. So day one, we just got to the clinic. We are evaluating all of our patients. Some of these people have traveled from all over the place, cities, towns, for days sometimes, just to be here to be evaluated to see if they're a candidate for surgery. We're gonna get them ready, we're gonna evaluate them, we're gonna do labs, and we're gonna start our surgeries for the day. One of the hardest parts on this trip, honestly for me and everybody, is really selecting the patients. And these kids have a really big problem that they need fixed. I have to walk in a room full of these kids and parents looking at you, and then you have to decide if you can actually make a difference and help them, or if you should do no harm. Sometimes they can't have surgery at all. Sometimes they have to go hours and hours away after traveling here for days. And honestly, that's the reason we do this, but that's the most heart-wrenching, challenging part. When we do find the right patients that we can really make a difference for, this is our real why. We get to see them year after year. One year we get to fix their lip surgery, one year we get to fix their palates. We get to see the dramatic difference in their lives that we make, and it's just an amazing journey, and that's the reason that we're really here.
Well, when Peter was born, the doctor gave Johan Wald's phone number. So that's how we knew that you guys were doing stuff here. And we wanted to do it sooner, but we were scared ourselves. So we finally decided it was time to do it. And we are so grateful. It turned out very well. Well, he had a cleft lip and he couldn't eat very good. He always had a spillage and his mouth got very dirty all the time because he couldn't lick it or anything. And he's not talking very good yet, but I hope it's gonna change now. I am very happy that the doctors decide to do all of this to help all the people. It just makes me very happy.
On this specific trip, we operate for 3 days, so we also get to see them the next day afterward for their post-ops. At that visit, it's so important to see how they're doing, and we really spend a lot of time educating these families on what they had done and what's important for after. One of the hardest things here is that they don't get a lot of supportive care, so we're very lucky to partner with the local Mexican doctors here who get to see these patients afterward in follow-ups and really make sure that they're following all of those instructions and can take care of the things afterwards when we're no longer there.
I'm Christina Grimes, and I'm one of our coordinators here at Crystal Foundation. I'm a nurse by trade and here to help organize our ORs and our different patient avenues. I really find the meaning behind doing this organization and coming to Guerrero, Chihuahua, and working with these kids, because It's very fulfilling for me personally to have an opportunity to give back. My mom gave me this opportunity to come here to this clinic, and it was so inspiring to see children who had a lot less than me, but were very happy and very excited about their own lives, and then to be a part of making their life even better. I actually changed my course to not being an unruly teenager, but to focusing on going to college and becoming a nurse so I could continue giving back in even a more meaningful way. The most important part of an organization like the Crystal Foundation and the Rotary here in Guerrero is collaboration. It is not a surgeon who can do all this. It's definitely not a nurse. It's not a volunteer. It's a team effort. So without the team itself, we wouldn't have an opportunity to even make this foundation help other people.
It's day 3. We've been here operating now for 3 whole days, and when I really look back and reflect on this trip, this is the complete reason why I do this. I love being the breast doc, and you guys know I love the community that I've built, and of course we help lots of women, but this right here, helping all these people and families who just don't have any resources, is truly the reason I went into medicine, and it's the reason I became a plastic surgeon. Some people have been doing this for 20 years just because they know that if they didn't, these people would never have access to this type of care. The Crystal Foundation and the Rotary Club has been making changes here in Guerrero for several decades, and each year they get better and better, and I know that every year it's going to improve so much more. I'm excited to be a meaningful part of that change now, year after year, and I don't know what the future holds. Maybe we'll do it more, maybe we'll expand how many people we take care of, but I know I'll be here in some way to make impactful change for